Hi there folks, how's it going today? Birch here with another quick tip for you all. Today's video is going to be about sharpeners and the kind of sharpeners that I use and my experience of them so far. Now, when I first started, I was only using Polychromos, and so I got myself a electric sharpener. This one here. This is a Jakar electric pencil sharpener. It's rather big and clunky. It's not battery operated. It plugs into the wall, so it's quite powerful. I haven't emptied that for ages. Oh my god. This is a really good sharpener for the Polychromos range. Very quick, and you get a nice sharp end with them. Now, it's not quite as sharp as I'd like it to be. It's difficult to see probably with that camera at the moment, but this is what I first started to do, was sharpen with this. Then I thought, you know, well, I want these to be slightly sharper than what this can do. And at that time I was using, well, I still do now, this artist sanding block, and what you do is you just sand the edge down whilst rotating the pencil. This can give you a really fine edge. Perfect for doing, you know, little wispy bits of hair and, I don't know, like the sort of veins, the bloodshot veins in somebody's eye or something like that, you know. And that was the way that I made my pencils extra sharp. Then I started using luminance as well, and if I get one of these luminance, the problem with the luminance is that they don't fit this. Well, not really. They're kind of really tough, and it's not good for the sharpener. So it's just not made for the luminance pencils at all, really. Another thing this is not made for is any kind of rubber pencil or blender pencil you might use. Don't put it in there. It is going to mess it up. So what did I do? I decided I had to get a normal sharpener then. So I started using this Staedtler sharpener. Then it mysteriously became quite bad at sharpening quite quickly. I mean, I didn't have to use it much, and you know when something's sharpening badly because it reveals the lead of the coloured pencil a bit too much, where the wood is dragging. So, you know, I thought, oh, well, you could replace the blade, but it seems a bit soon for it to go like that. So I stopped using that one and I tried a different one. I tried one of these, M&R. I think it's like, I can't remember the name off the top of my head. Type it in. This is brilliant. I mean, this is now what I use pretty much all the time, and it's just so good, and it sharpens to such a fine point. Absolutely love it. It's brilliant. And it sharpens even the Polychromos pencils to a finer point than the electric sharpener does. And you can get replacement blades for this. I don't use the bigger hole too much. I find both pencils work nicely in the smaller hole. Yeah, it's great. The bigger hole's kind of useful for, you know, I don't really know what I used that bigger hole for. I haven't used it for anything yet, to be honest. But yeah, you get the replacement blades, but this blade's been going really strong for quite some time now, so I would highly recommend getting one of these. The other thing I tried was to get one of these little, it's like a lead sharpener, if you can see, and it's like the two tiny little blades there. You'd use this with one of these sort of lead pencils you get, where it's like a mechanical pencil but it's a thick piece of lead, and you sharpen the end of it. Problem with this was that the pencil couldn't really go in and really wasn't really doing much. I had to actually stick a modelling knife in and carve it out a bit, and so that these could go in. And you know, I can get an extra fine edge by doing this now. It does work. It does make the edge extra fine. But I'm not entirely sure that it's worth it when, you know, I could just sharpen it with this, with one of these, and it would be very, very sharp indeed anyway. So yeah, but I mean, might still have a use. Cute little weird thing though, isn't it? Anyway, purchase one of these, you won't be disappointed. Electric sharpeners are overrated. They're great, they're fast, but they are a bit overrated. I still use this Jakar one for my Polychromos pencils, but when I couldn't use the luminance with it as well, it kind of made it into something that's not as convenient as I first thought. So that's today's quick tip. I hope that's been helpful, and I will be getting on with my drawing and have another tutorial for you guys quite soon. See you guys soon. Bye bye.